everything you've seen in every previous episode of the season has led to this one moment. We've spoken to the legends, we've spoken to the qualifier winners, and now it's time to speak to the defending champions. Wait, hold up. 2 times defending champions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Squad League, Africa's biggest five-a-side tournament, and help me give me a round of applause for Pirates Fives. Of course, I'm not doing this alone. Hakim, my brother, how you doing?
I'm lovely. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
It was Mnandi.
Now, I was going to do the intro myself, but I don't think that's how you treat champions. Guys, please introduce yourselves to our people. Let's start this side.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brendon Morris, Orlando Pirates Fives player.
Thanks for joining us, Brendon.
Thanks for having me.
Brother?
Hi guys, Bradley Bergsteed, goalkeeper coach of Orlando Pirates Fives. Yeah, safe hands.
2-time Squad League defending champions.
Defending champions. Now, let's start there. Season 2, you guys were the guys to beat, defending champions. Season 3, you guys are still the guys to beat, and it seems like there's more and more noise coming around taking Paris out of the throne. Talk me through how it's been from season 1 to season 2, and what exactly are you hearing out there in terms of people wanting to dethrone you guys?
We've heard a lot of different noise coming from a lot of different areas, different places.
Yeah.
After winning season 1, there was a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Pirates won't be able to defend the
Really?
championship. Season 2, of course.
Okay.
Teams were preparing, as they said. Obviously, we were also preparing because we wanted to remain champions. So, it's the same this tournament around.
Yeah.
Season 3, people are making a noise again, saying that we're not leaving as being champions this season.
Yeah.
But like you just said, it's a noise. It's noise. Noise is noise.
So it seems like every time people try harder and harder to come for you guys, and well, as it stands right now, they just can't crack it. What is it that you guys are doing different? I mean, we asked this question last season. You guys gave us an answer, but nobody still cracked it. I want to ask this question again this season, season 3. What is it exactly that makes it so difficult to crack Pirates' number?
I think as much as teams are preparing to match us,
Yeah.
I think we're even preparing harder to remain champions.
Yeah.
So I think that is, and I think we'll stay with that philosophy
Yeah.
because we don't believe in past experiences. We believe in good preparation.
Yeah.
So I think as much as teams are preparing, we do not undermine anybody, but we're also preparing because we know what's at stake. So we're not going in any tournament thinking that we are the favorites, we are champions already before the tournament. We know what it takes to be champions. We know how it feels to lose as well. We know that feeling, and surely there's not a
Really?
feeling.
We barely see you guys lose. Like, that's not something you can, say synonymously with Pirates Fives.
No, we do have our moments where we lose.
Yeah.
I mean, like even when we in training and we play amongst each other and
Yeah.
the one team wins and the other team loses, it's not
Yeah.
a nice feeling. So even at the big stage,
Yeah.
no one wants to lose at the big stage. So
Sure.
I think that we know that feeling very well. We've been in this industry for
Yeah.
a number of years.
Yeah.
So we know how it feels to lose, and it's not nice.
Now, I wanna track back to what you said earlier about all the noise that's coming around. And I don't want to put you in a corner,
Yes.
but I'm going to put you in a corner. Who has had the loudest mouth when it comes to Pirates Fives and you guys being champions? Which team do you feel like it hits them the hardest every time you guys win?
Sure, can I answer that?
Yes, you can.
Sure, I think, you know what, I'm gonna be very, very honest. Like,
Yeah.
everyone knows, like, when we come up against government tickets, that mouth-watering fixture, it's Liverpool, Man City on a Sunday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? It's a big fixture.
Yeah.
Not really saying per se they've been loud and stuff, but we recognize what they're doing. Shout out to the boys at Government Tiki. Shout out to Tsepo. I think Tsepo is the owner. Yeah, we see them. But I mean, I don't want to say this with being arrogant or anything, but Pirates is Pirates, man. And the devil is in the detail.
Yeah.
We focus so much on the detail that the only way you're going to beat us is if you can actually prepare well enough to, beat us with the detail. Another thing is, us as coaches, you know, we understand we need to take it as professional as possible, because we know if we take it professional, the players have no choice but to prepare well, because everything is there for them. So when we talk about near misses, we talk about, yes, there are times where teams come close to us and we respect that, but I think, you know, going into this tournament, we start on a new clean slate, and yeah, man, Government Tiki will always be a good fixture. We respect, you know, Island Boys, Mr. Cottle.
Island boys are active in the comment section when it comes to Pirates Fives.
Everyone is active, actually. Everyone. Like we spoke about this early on. If you play the champions, everybody has something to prove.
100%.
You play against a different team in the group, your performances isn't up to scratch. All of a sudden you play Pirates Fives, you're on top of the world. So everybody wants to beat the best, to be the best. So everybody's gonna make a noise, and there's nothing we can do about that. We have to just...
You guys take it personal? Because I feel like some other teams, maybe not the whole team, but maybe some individuals inside of the team.
No, 100%. We pick it up,
Sure.
and I'm sure you guys pick it up as well.
That's crazy. We're actually speaking about it now. When we
Speak
came
about it now.
when we were walking in, we saw the Government Tiki boy Shakes and Ayanda, and we were like, yo, guys, you know what? Off the field, it's actually, we bros off the field, but we know when we come. I was telling Brendon in the car on the way here, when we come on the field, we know it's every man for themselves.
Yeah.
I'm your boy, but hey, bro, I have to do what I have to do.
Yeah.
Whether you're loud on social media or not, but the best team will win.
Speaking of Government Tiki, they've got this strategy where they play their goalkeeper infield. Is that something, as a goalkeeper coach, is that something you encourage for your team, or you would rather keep it the traditional way, having your goalkeeper, you know, trusting the infield players to do their job, and the goalkeeper has to stick to their role?
Look, I think a big thing of what we're doing, especially me in my department as the goalkeeper coach, I know that these guys have brought the brand to where it is. Now it's just about sharpening everything, because other teams are catching up. And like you're saying, you notice that other goalkeepers are ball-playing keepers. You know, they play. We always take it one step at a time, one game at a time, you know, one half at a time. The game will tell you what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? If the game requires us to play with our keeper, you know, up high, you know, it's about adaptability. We're actually looking at the field. We're looking at the box and, you know, things like that, the corner. So we look at that and we say, okay, cool. Certain games will adapt. And I think other teams also are learning to adapt how to play with Pirates. You know, for them, maybe the strategy is to use the goalkeeper up high. But for us, you know, whether we play against a Cape Town team, you know, they bring something different. Whether it's running quicker, you know, quick feet. We prepare per game. You know, we take it one day at a time. Yeah.
You guys are definitely not one-dimensional. Like watching you guys the last 2 seasons, you do exactly that. Somehow you figure out as the tournament goes on, there's certain things that you need to do in certain moments where it is using the keeper more. I mean, there was even a crazy goal, that someone scored against the wall. It was you, That it was like such a dope way of like adapting to the game and using that team's tactic almost against them, because now the keeper is out and then you've used that, you know. So that adaptability is definitely such a great part of your guys' game. So when do you decide how are you going to do that? Or is it a halftime talk? Is it like while the game is going, or is it just like intuitive?
I feel that the game will speak to you. So as the coaches mentioned, the game will tell you what to do. Certain games, you'll see, okay, now this game requires me to push higher up. This game requires me to sit a bit backwards. So I think that the game will tell you, the game speaks for itself. So it's hard to plan. Okay, obviously preparation comes into play, but sometimes you're preparing a certain way and then the game plays out a different
another way, yeah.
So then obviously as infield players, because remember the coach is not inside with you.
Sure.
So sometimes as infield players, you guys will have to decide right there and then that, okay, no, the coach said we must stick to plan A, but this requires plan C. So it just comes down to the players inside the field.
But are you having that chat, or do you just give each other that look way?
Obviously the communication is key, so we have to speak amongst each other to say, no, listen here, rather don't tuck in, rather play more on the outside.
Got you.
So the game will tell us what to do, and then we'll take it from there, and we will just make those changes where needed.
Now, you're a key player in this team. And
Hope so.
well, from what we see, we can tell that you're a very key player in the team. And with that comes leadership.
Yes, true.
Now, the question with regards to leadership is, how do you keep the other players hungry, especially the younger guys? Because if you guys are the guys to beat, it's not just the outside noise that you're dealing with. It's keeping everybody in the team level-headed. And I think that's one thing that we're very curious about. Like, how do you get, we spoke, I think, last season with one of your newest recruits, and he was also saying, there's the captain also helps me stay focused. But how difficult is that? Because you're trying to juggle all the noise that's coming outside. You're trying to teach the Pirates way to your new recruits, or somebody who might be getting to their head like, I'm part of Pirates Fives and I'm untouchable, How does that work?
In this industry, football will humble you, whether it's 11 aside, whether it's 5 aside. And I think that coming from, as you said, it needs leadership. Coming from being a leader, you need to keep the guys motivated at all costs. So obviously, if somebody new is coming in and he sees that somebody that has been part of the team is not performing, it's going to be easier for him.
Of course, yeah.
So you need to keep the new guys also accountable, because if they come in, they need to know the standard already. They need to know that this is the team, you found this team at this level. So you need to keep the team there or take the team further than that level.
Yeah.
So I think that the competition is healthy. There's very good competition. So always when we play amongst each other, that's where you'll truly see the true reflection of certain players. So I think that that also plays a big part, because we always lift each other up. We always want the best for one another. So I know exactly how to get the best out of certain players in the team, whether I shout them, whether I say something bad about them, or whatever the case may be. But I know that will trigger something.
Yeah.
And I think that knowing your players and knowing what they can bring to the table plays a big part. And also the guys that is not playing, they know there must be a reason for them not playing.
That must be tough. Though,
you must give them a reason. You must let them know that this is the reason why I'm not playing. So in order to do that, you need to perform constantly. You need to show, because remember, there's a lot of quality players at Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
And everybody wants a chance to play.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that when you given their chance to play, make sure you use their chance, because you know somebody else is waiting and they're very hungry to play as well.
Sure. Now, also
you saw Lemii, you guys definitely have squad depth, and I'm sure your internal games are probably very competitive.
Very intense.
I mean, you guys could probably field 2 teams in the tournament that could be competitive. And I think that's probably a difficult thing, but also it works in your favor, I guess. When somebody's not picked, they can see why that they're not picked. But does it make maybe sour faces or whatever?
Obviously, as a player, if you're not going to be selected, you'll never be really 100% happy.
Yeah.
Every footballer wants to play. But I think at Orlando Pirates Fives, we like family, basically. We support each other 100%. So regardless of me not playing, the next person playing, I'll still be there. As you saw, maybe in the last season, the guys that did not make the team, they were still there supporting every other game, watching the guys, cheering for the guys, screaming from the sides. So I think that unity, it's very difficult to break that unity within our team.
Yeah, because the morale is very high.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, going back to the noise part of the competition, and I'm sure this is with every other competition that you're in, the question now remains is, if you guys, yes, Hakim states that, you guys have enough players to field, 2 teams in any given competition. But there are standout players like yourself, Kyle, Jose. If that 3 is not in the Pirates squad, do you think the Pirates team would go as far as they would in squad league?
I think the coach should answer that.
Yeah, look, that's a very
No, we want you to answer.
no. Look, that's a very, very good question. I like that question. The fact that we can play such high intensity games against each other should tell you what kind of quality are we bringing. You understand? I think one thing that we are very good at as the coaches is allowing the players, like Kyle, and even if Kyle and Joker and B and Casti, those guys are not around, we know how to silence the noise. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the likes of Keaton and O'Neal, Hendricks, they flourish when so-called big players are not around. You understand what I'm saying? The crazy thing is, I'm gonna say something that's a bit internal.
Yeah.
The past Monday we played a game. Now on the group it was a challenge where it was the old legs versus the young legs, and the young legs actually smashed the older guys into pieces. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So my point I'm making is we can field a young team even in a final against whoever.
Against Government Tiki.
I'm confident enough. We can field a team.
Yeah.
We have so much potential.
But these guys are the ones with the BMT.
Look,
because the game in training is not the same as the final quarterfinals. It's that BMT, it's that mindset.
I'll tell you something. Sometimes I sit on the bench and there's a moment where you guys caught me pulling the guy away against Government.
Yeah.
I look at the game and I'm like, but here's Kyle. Here's Brendon. Here's Joker. Let's go, boys. You can't take that away from them. I mean, I can sit here and speak the whole day about this man's quality and, the quality that the big players bring. But, man, what we have up and coming, guys, I promise you, that's football. That's development.
Sure.
The coaches are about development. We don't cheat.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like we can play a second team and we can compete at the highest level.
Yeah. With that being said, like who is the locker room energy? Who keeps the squad going? No matter how big the occasion or how small the occasion is, who is the guy who knows how to switch on the team when you guys are not doing well?
Like I said earlier, and I think that there's a few characters in the team, eh? So I'm definitely one of them.
Definitely.
I know how to get the best out of the boys.
Yeah.
I know when
And the worst out of your opponents.
no, definitely.
If you're getting under the people's skin.
That's
I think
one of my
Joker.
Strong points, yeah.
Yeah.
But I definitely know how to get the best out of the boys. It's like I can sense that you're not yourself. So I definitely know. I don't want to reveal too much.
Yeah.
Other people might be watching this. But I definitely do know how to get the best out of the boys. And there's a lot of few other characters in the team as well that knows exactly what to do, when to do it as well. So yes, we definitely know how to work around that.
Now, I want to touch into something that I think all of us have always wanted to ask. The money. Being such a big team, just from squad league alone, if my maths is messy, you know what I mean? It's a lot of money that you guys play for. It's a lot of money that you guys win because you guys win so frequently.
Yes.
How, and I think maybe I'll direct this to the coach.
Yeah.
How is that managed? Because with every other team that we've spoken to, not all of them, but most of them,
I blew it.
it's a I blew it situation, or they're fighting before the tournament. They're saying, we had one team that they didn't want the coach to get paid, even though he was paying for everything. But the players were
he
like,
registered them, drives them up and down.
drives them up and down, pays
and
for kids and
they
everything.
want him to get a cut.
I think I know which team that is.
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah. So how does that work? Like, I mean, it's a big talking point for a team that's doing so well, because surely the management in that department is doing well. Financial well-being of the club looks great, and the financial management plays a big part. How do you navigate around that? What's the plan?
So look, obviously, shout out to Conrad. Conrad is an amazing human being. I mean, his personal life speaks for itself. Even the little that I do know about Conrad and who he is. Yeah, man, he's an honest man. He respects the players enough to understand that for most players, this is a living. He's fair. I don't think there's ever a question when it comes to, are we going to get paid fairly? You know what I'm saying? He always makes sure he takes care of the players first. It's a players' game. The coaches are just there to sharpen the players. And we always make sure we look after the players first. And then, the coaches come second.
So I'm asking this so that, if there's other managers and, coaches and whoever's part of the back end of any Fives team can understand why it works so well for you guys.
Yeah.
Like, what's the structure? Is it is it a commission per game type thing, or Is it monthly salary? How does it work?
Of course, look, we respect everybody's talent to put a monetary value to it. So, yeah, man, like with the previous tournament that we had, I know that everybody in the club got paid from the players who you saw on the day to the backroom staff. We respect everybody's time equally and we respect everybody's efforts. So even the backroom staff, you know, when they are there, they're like, yeah, come on, because they know, yeah, it's about to go down. We win this money, living a Lemii Loco, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah man,
No,
it's
shout out,
exciting, man. It's exciting.
Shout out. So, another one that I want to ask in terms of financial well-being. Is there some sort of structures put in place? Because, you know, like you're saying, everybody's time is valued, but at the same time, everybody comes from a different background.
Yeah.
Some have kids, some don't have kids, some have ambitions of buying a car, some a house, whatever the needs are. What are the plans that you guys have put in place to kind of help players? Because I can only assume there are plans like that to assist players and say, look, these are the tools we have in place for you to maybe save up for a car or save up, you know what I mean? How do you help players manage that?
So look, obviously, there's your more senior players in the team, like your Jose's, your Brendons. They've been through this.
Yeah.
They've made money of football. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what they need to do. They know what priority is for them. We trust them enough, you know, with the money that they will do what they know they need to do, and that's why they work so hard on the field, because they know this is a priority. I know if I can win this money, I can sort out A, B, C, D. And I think that's what drives them, you know what I'm saying? They want to provide for their families. It's not about winning at all costs, no. Funny thing is, I'm sure, I hate to say this, but I'm sure if there's a near miss for us this year, we'll party twice as hard even, because, you know, the guys are used to this.
Yeah.
You know, the guys are used to making a living off of playing football, and that's what drives them, man. They know that they need to push. They know what they need to do in order for us all to get paid and, you know, take care of responsibilities. It's December now. I know some of the guys want to buy new sneakers and, you know, look good. So they know what they need to do, man.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you, if you ask Brendon now, he knows exactly what he needs to do.
Yeah.
He won't cheat.
But you know, like the way you guys play compared to the other teams, it seems as if you don't prioritize the prize money.
Yeah. So it's
this-
like every competition is the same. It's just as important.
In the sense that obviously the prize money is the means to an end. The resources are important. But it's not like the primary driving factor, like in the front of your mind every time while you're playing. Whereas I feel like a lot of teams unravel because they start thinking about when the game gets difficult. They start thinking about the
That's
money.
when the frustration kicks
That's
in.
when.
I'm so glad you guys asked this question. It's such a good question. I think, and you can help me if I'm wrong here, each and every person from the backroom staff understands and respects the game enough to make it not about the money. We respect the game so much so that we know if we're not going to prepare well, we're cheating. So the money becomes secondary, man. It's about the passion and, you know, how much you want to win at the end of the day. He is Brendon Morris and he wants to walk around like, hey, I'm Brendon, I'm the champion. Apart from the money, you know what I'm saying? Shoulders up, you know.
Yeah.
That, I think, also plays a big part in
Huge.
the players
Totally.
putting in the second gear. I mean, the best Pirates you'll see is in the big games.
Yeah.
Because they know. I mean, take nothing away from One Love or whoever we play against in the group stages.
Yeah.
And I heard the conversation earlier on, we drew with Pirates.
And they said, hey, you guys are old, what?
You
There
see,
was jabs there.
And those are the kind of things like we understand that, yes, you know, we might look that way, but I promise you now, the best Pirates you are going to see is in the big games. And I'm sure you know it. I'm sure you know it. I'm sorry to say, guys.
No, let me come in there. Orlando Pirates is a big brand. It's a big brand. So we also do this. We remember every time we're out there on the field, we're representing the brand. We're also representing our families.
Yes.
So if you're representing your family, you never want to put your family at shame. You know what I mean? So you go out there, you give your best. Obviously, winning the tournament, it's a cherry on the cake. You know that, okay, there's a big reward afterwards. But as individuals, we all have reputations.
Yes.
You understand? So going onto that field, knowing that you're gonna go put yourself at shame there, it doesn't sit well with us.
Yeah.
So we have that winning mentality already. So we know each and every tournament that we're going out there representing ourselves, the brand, and our families as well, which gives us that drive to always want to do well.
Sure.
So I feel like, yes, like they said, we're getting old and all of that, but I think that motivates us more.
Yeah.
We like those comments. We actually enjoy hearing them because it pushes us to a different level. So, yes, it's true. We are getting old. But the young boys can't run with the big boys then. So, I don't see. I hear all of this noise. I hear this noise coming and saying, yeah, they're getting old, they're getting this, they're getting that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we've proved it. I can tell you 10 years ago, I've traveled the world playing five-a-side.
Yeah.
And I'm still doing it today.
Yeah.
The cream always rises to
I
the
don't-
top.
The noise that I'm hearing, I don't see it on the field.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn.
So yeah.
Damn. The
Don't see
noise
you.
I'm hearing,
Don't
I don't
see you.
see it on the field. Hey,
Don't
you
see
guys. Okay, now, with that being said, I want to touch on to some rivalries that have formed against you guys in Squad League and outside of that, right?
Yes.
What's the story between you guys and Saints Fives? Like, did that form because of Squad League, or do you think it's just another noise in the wind because, hey, we beat you guys and now all of a sudden...
Wait, you
we
know what?
come- Yeah.
I heard a story. I don't know if it's true.
Okay.
When you guys go down to Durban,
Excuse me?
when you guys go down to,
When we go down to Durban.
yeah,
Yes.
they do like futsal weird things. Or was it not you guys when you play them where they try to put you at a disadvantage?
Sure. Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Can I answer that? I think, there's so much happening.
Yeah.
When it comes to Pirates and who we are, I'm sure we all know Slim, right? Slim is a character, man.
We know Slim.
I love Slim. I
Yeah.
really love him, and you know
Yeah.
what he does for the game. He's a character. But a big thing of, the players and, Conrad and the coaching staff, the background staff is we focus on us first. We know, yes, there's going to be noise. There's going to be people against us. But if we show up on the day knowing what we have to do as Pirates and as Brendon and as Coach Brad and as whoever it is, if we understand our roles and responsibilities, then none of that really matters. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the ref, I heard maybe some people are asking for favors from the ref or anything,
Hey,
like
hey, hey.
expectations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I don't think we're at the point where we can say, yeah, we want this, we want, nah.
Yeah.
We know what we need to do. We're in training, we're playing, whatever we do, we take it as serious, any game. Any
Because a lot of
tournament.
teams feel like this tournament is tailored for you guys. They feel like out of all the teams that compete in Squad League, you guys have the biggest advantage. Maybe that's where, the comments about the referees come. Because I've never heard you guys complain about the refs or the rules
No,
or
I
stuff.
always complain about them.
Really?
Yeah. These
I
guys always having
complain
a
about
dig
them.
at
But
the
the
ref.
thing is, in that moment, you must remember, football is a game of emotions.
Yeah.
Competitive.
So no one wants to lose. I guess that's where it all comes from. Because sometimes, like the gentleman earlier of Pace said, that sometimes a call doesn't go in your favor.
Yeah.
And you expected it to go in your favor.
Yeah.
You become emotional, and the only person to blame is the ref.
Is the ref correct?
So I think the refs are humans, and they're always going to be picked on. But this is football. Whether we like it or whether we don't like it,
Yeah.
the ref's call is final. So whether we're going to hammer at the ref and say, ref, you should have done this, you should have done that, the ref already blew. And there's
True.
nothing we can do about it.
True.
So we're always going to hammer at the refs. Because remember, 500K at stake.
Yeah.
Who else are we going to blame? Blaming the ref.
Now, with that being said, do you think there's space for things like VAR and five-a-side?
The game is too fast, I think. Eh?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
game is
it's
too
very
fast. I
fast.
think, don't know, maybe with some new technology coming up, maybe that can be a new way of doing things. But I think at this moment, the game is too fast for VAR. I think we're still going to be busy with one scenario and then 5 others happen.
Maybe season 4.
So just to go back to Lemi's question about the rivalry, that was you answering the rivalry question very politely and politically correct.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, no, but he's good at it. He's good at it. You need people like that. But like, in the scenario that there's rivalries, do you use it as like a psychological thing to psych you up, or you just shut it out?
So for me personally, outside the field, there's no rivalry.
Got you.
For me, outside the field, whatever happens in the field stays there,
Stays there.
finishes there. Myself personally, I had a lot to say to the guys from Saints in the final, but when the ref blew the final whistle, I took their hands and I even stole 2 individuals in the game. Like, it's not personal, it's done. The game is finished now. You don't have to feel any type of way. Whatever happened, whatever was said in the game, it's done now. There's no need to, you wait for me in Durban, I wait for you in Johannesburg. No, it's not going to happen because I know I might say that in the game, but come when the game is done, I know myself, it's done. It's part of football.
Yeah.
And if you have a small mentality and you take it serious, oh well, it's going to work in my advantage. So, yeah.
Well, okay. With that being said, before we let you guys go, we've prepared some quick fire questions.
Yeah.
And you guys don't have an option to not answer. You have to answer these questions, right?
Okay.
First question: who's most likely to leave the team because of a bigger bag?
bag.
You.
Cha, you putting us under fire.
Rapid fire.
I think Brendon, you can answer that.
Wasn't it the rest of the coach?
Coach, let's start with you. You guys are gonna both give us answers.
Okay. Sure.
So a bigger offer?
A bigger offer.
bigger
Who's
offer.
most likely to leave Pirates Fives because they got offered more money?
Okay, let me put that one on myself. I think I'll take a bigger bag once I know that 3 months down the line I'm about to retire.
Okay.
Then I know I'll take that bigger package.
So like a Saudi vibe.
I'll take that package and I leave.
Yeah.
And then I know after 3 months I'm retiring, then they know it won't be such a big deal.
Okay. That sounds like a PR answer. Hey, he saved you.
Safe.
Coach, we need your answer.
This is a very tough question. I think I'd go with myself too. I'm sorry. Guys. Wait, hear me out. No, hear me out.
As a
Wait,
coach,
Wait, hear me out.
bigger offer.
No, hear me out. I think it's important to understand, us as coaches also have a dream and a future
Sure.
that we want to achieve. So I can't paint this on anybody else. I know for me and where I want to be in coaching and goalkeeping especially.
But I don't think anyone would be mad at you as a coach and professional. I think it's weirder on players sometimes.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
Brendon.
You know what I mean?
Brendon. Easier.
I
Brendon.
see what you guys did
Brendon.
there. I see what you guys did there.
Brendon.
Next question. Which team do you guys absolutely love beating? Like, when you beat these guys, your day is made. You don't care if it's for money or for... Which team do you guys just love beating?
Can I move this so I can?
So
I
you
know
can
they're
breed.
not. I know they're not really around anymore. But football flavor for me, wow.
Yo.
We just
You
love
still
it.
enjoy beating them.
Yeah, man. That 100K
Yeah.
final. I mean, I was running down the
No,
side.
you're misbehaving.
I was telling the ref, that's not a foul. That's not a foul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those
Yeah.
are the tricks of the game. You know what I'm saying? And I done it because there's a certain satisfaction that comes with beating football flavor. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody feels that way about us. When they beat us, we're allowed to feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And football flavor for me, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
My side, like the coach just mentioned, I think over the years, the best opposition that we ever faced was Flavor.
Yeah.
So I think, and Football Flavor has their manager, Zwidi. Like every time he beats Pirates, he'll go crazy. He'll go crazy, screaming, shouting, jumping, even does front flips there in the field. So I think just that reaction that we know that we're going to get from him when we lose against him. So after beating them, it's like, okay, now we're quiet. Now there's no statuses, there's nothing. We don't see anything. Social media is quiet.
It's quiet.
Yeah, but I think now with Government Tiki doing very well, I think beating Government Tiki also just silenced the crowd, because I don't think Government has ever won me while I'm still playing, while I'm at Pirates. While I'm at Pirates, I don't think Government has ever won me. So, judging by the noise that they're already making, so I don't even want to imagine what kind of noise they'll make if they have to beat Pirates.
Yeah.
But beating Government you're going to have a good week ahead.
Yo.
I think it's so crazy because there was that incident with Brendon in season 2 where I think it was Ski. Ski hit the ball from a penalty and it hit his arm.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
There was
yes,
a whole
yes.
shebang
Yes,
about
yes.
that.
They
and,
actually spoke about it on this podcast.
Yeah, look, and that I think that is gonna fire up so much tension between us and Tiki.
Oh, that's a good game. That will be definitely a good game. Definitely. Government has been doing well.
Yeah.
They've been doing good. So, yeah, it's going to be a good game.
Okay. Well, I guess my next question was going to be which opponent do you think is the toughest for you guys in Squad League? I would guess your answer would be Government Tiki.
Currently,
Okay.
besides internal matches against ourselves, like you said, Squad League,
Yeah.
Government. But I think when we play against each other internally, I think it's much more competitive.
Okay. This next question goes to you, Brendon.
Yes, sir.
Which player at Pirates Fives would you pay good money for them to leave?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Hey, what kind of question is that? What kind of question?
So if you had a blank check and you could write any amount for one player to leave the team for whatever reason, who would it be?
Is it because that player is annoying me or
For whatever reason, maybe they're annoying, maybe you think they're competition, maybe you think the team would be better without them. For whatever reason, who would it be?
I wouldn't want to be you now.
You know, I still need to go to training this weekend.
What inspired this question?
I'm reading the script. I'm just reading the script.
I still need to
This
face all
question
these
is
guys.
so spicy.
Yo, I think we should skip that one because
Okay.
You know what?
I think
Okay,
I think my contract's at risk here.
If I was in his position, I would say I'd name a player and say because he's so good, I'd write him a blank check so he can have all of the money that he wants.
So
And
I
he
can
can
have
go.
all the fame afterwards. And then
Yeah.
he's gone.
Definitely.
Actually, I wasn't gonna say that part, but now you're exposed.
No. I think with the chemistry that we built at Orlando Pirates, I think it's very difficult to answer that question because there's so much unity. We've become like a family.
Yeah.
Like, I think that one is I think that one will have to leave to the owner to decide who he wants to let go because I can't do that one.
Yeah, my producers, it's to me and Nick there. It's your question.
That one is your fault.
Okay.
I think one of the trialists that's coming on board. I think we'll release
Rather
one
the
of
trialists.
Yeah.
Rather the
I
trialists.
think one of the trialists.
Okay, another question is who's the most clinical finisher in the team?
I'm a defensive player, but I'll put myself up there, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's very difficult because, like coaches mentioned earlier on, you have your O'Neal, you have your Keaton, that's youngsters that is up and coming, they're doing very, very
Yeah.
well. So, and then they're competing with the big guns, your Jose, your Kyle. So, I think that one is very difficult as well
Yeah.
because the one wants to outshine the other one.
Yeah.
So, if Kyle scores a hat-trick, Jose wants to score 5.
Yeah.
And now Neil feels also some type of way.
Yeah.
So the next game or the next chance, he also want to score 7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Coach, that
So I
must be
think
nice for you because
Yeah,
at least you know that, you know what, they're competing with each other, but the
It's
team is
healthy.
benefiting.
It's healthy competition.
It's healthy competition.
So,
You know, I was thinking about it. I was like, especially me being a goalkeeper coach, I'm like, shoo. But there's one name I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
and I'm sure in the room it's gonna light up a smile. Jose Choca Bonita
Okay.
Garcia.
Yeah.
That man is clinical, guys.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That free kick
Yo.
against Government Tiki.
The one in the
He done
top
it in
left.
season 1.
Yeah.
Guys, you know when you see that man, you must say Neymar. I know he's good, that guy. And finishing, when I look at it as a goalkeeper coach, I'm like,
What would you have done?
Kurt-
How would you
Kurt-
coach someone to stop that?
You know, Kurt is really good.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I don't
shout
think
out
the
to
coach would
Kurt.
have been able to do that.
Shout out to Kurt. You know,
Yeah.
Kurt is really good at what he does. Our second choice, Bismarck, also
Yeah.
very good. But there's some serious finishers in our team, but Joker is really up there.
Okay, last question before we let you guys go. If Pirates wasn't winning Squad League, who would you be happy to see win Squad League?
Whoever deserves to win it. I think whoever's hungry enough to win the tournament will win it, definitely. I don't think, yes, there's a lot of noise, Pirates this, Pirates that. Everyone is making a noise. Like I said earlier on, it's just noise as well.
Yeah.
But we're not going into this tournament as being the most favorite or, yes, people will say that, but we know ourselves. We know what it takes to be champions, like I said earlier on. So whoever's going to work harder than us and whoever's going to prepare better than us deserves to win the tournament. If you're just making a noise and you're not preparing and you want to run with the old legs like they say, then you're not going to win the tournament. You have to be prepared for everything. Like the people that was earlier sitting here, they said there's a big fan base. If you're not able to stand that fan base and play through the noise and all of that, then you definitely don't deserve to win the tournament.
Yo, coach, do you have a team in mind?
Yeah, look, I would hate for it to be someone from Johannesburg, only because we're always in and around the areas.
Yeah.
You know, we play Thursday nights at all parks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want Government Tiki to win it. I'm sorry. Score. I'm sorry, Ayanda. Guys, I'm so sorry. But right now, I would want it to be a team from either outside of Johannesburg. You know, Fires is doing well with Avengers. Island Boys, like I said, Mr. Cottle. And then, you know, I would hate for it to be Government Tiki, guys. I'm sorry. Look, take nothing away from them. We're ready. You know, we can go pound for pound anytime. Twice on a Sunday. But I would really hate for Government Tiki to win it. Yeah.
Yo, well, there you have it. Quickfire questions have been answered. Thank you very much for coming, guys. We have to let you go. But before then, let me give you guys your props.
Thank you very much.
2 times champions, going for 3.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm.
Amen.
Thank you very much for coming, guys.
I wanted to ask, which player, like out of the ones that you played against that are in the thing, that stand out to you? Like one player from like any team.
There has to be the game with government.
Yeah.
I think they have one very, very good player there at government. Ski, I don't know his full name.
Lungelo, Dondolo.
Very, very good.
Yeah, he's
very good player.
He's quality.
Yeah, that boy deserves a professional contract.
Yeah. Didn't he start playing
Pirates.
with Pirates?
Yes, with Pirates.
Yeah.
So maybe if he does well, he'll come on board here by us.
We need to clip that part. What is that part?
Yeah, we'll
clip
consider
that
it.
part.
He'll first have to go through the whole trialing system, you know what I mean? That can maybe take 6 months. But we'll. But,
that is true though.
But he's a very good player.
Yeah, he's
Take
quality.
nothing away
It
from
takes
him.
about 6 months.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Now look,
But
I mean,
he's a good player.
I saw one of your comments. Someone saying that there's rumors that there's now a new player in red, Luciano van Heerden. I don't know. I saw somewhere on the page,
the socials?
on the social. Someone commented, Luciano is with us. Very good player.
You guys signed Luciano?
Yeah, Luciano van Heerden is with us. He's a brilliant player.
He was from Baghdad.
Yeah.
He's also quality.
Yeah.
Luciano my Iniesta. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Well, there you have it. You've heard it from the champions, well, the 2-time champions of Squad League. They've made a lot of money from this, from this tournament. But they've spoken themselves. They're not here to fold for any team, whether it be a newcomer or ones that have competed before. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pirates Fives.
Yeah.